Hey, you guys. Wow. Okay. So days 1 and 2, you are so impressive and your energy is off the hook and you guys are jumping in. And I love the work that you are doing. So by the time you watch this today, you should have created your Facebook business page and you've also created your cover photo. And here's what I want you to know is that please don't expect perfection. I mean, mine's still not done. Like I have my cover photo, but I don't have click here. On my personal page, I'm not sending people over to Erin Young Fitness yet. I don't have a description up. So I'm a work in progress. You are a work in progress. And the great thing is that your cover photo can be revised. You can use girlbossgraphics.com. That was a link I included in the week 1, day 1 video under the strand of that. You can use Fiverr, however you want to say it, .com in the future. So get something up there. It doesn't have to be perfect and you're ready to go. Okay. So here's what we're going to be doing for the next 2 days. Okay. So Wednesday, Thursday, here's our plan. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, and I've got the information and the content in our post, we are going to be evaluating our face on Facebook. It is called Facebook for a reason because our face is supposed to be there. So I'm going to ask you to do a little bit of reflective work to go back through your Facebook personal profile and your like page if you've been using it for a while and do an evaluation of the photos that you have there. And because right now you are a brand. Your brand is not Diamond Coach. Your brand is not Team Beachbody Coach. Your brand is not Insanity Max 30 or 21 Day Fix. That's not your brand. Erin Young Fitness is my brand, and I get to decide what Erin Young Fitness looks like and represents. And Erin Young Fitness is not trying to appeal to everyone in the whole wide world. I'm trying to trying to attract other people who are like me, who have the same desires, who have the same goals, who have the same struggles, who have the same successes, who have a similar background, who have similar goals when it comes to health, fitness, business, freedom, whatever. I'm attracting to her. Okay? That's who you're attracting to you. You're trying to attract other people to you who are like you. So the first thing you want to say is when you look at your Facebook page or your profile and you do a little reflective work on the photos that are there now, not the text, the photos. Just take a step back and look at the photos. What does it say? What image are you putting out there? If this person knew absolutely nothing about you and they looked at your images, what would they know about you? And I want you to think about what is it saying and what is it not saying? What gaps are there that you need to be aware of that you can start filling in? We have to be cognizant of these gaps so that we can consciously work on them. Kind of just makes sense, right? So that's kind of part 1 of your work, okay? Part 2 is to get content rolling ASAP starting today. So we want to start creating valuable content which represents your brand, which will, 1, add value to the lives of those who you wish to serve. Number 2, content that will engage those you wish to serve. And number 3, be thoughtful content. Okay, so you want to add value, you want to engage, and you want to provoke thought, okay, in your post. And so we do that in many ways. I mean, that's what you get to fill in the blanks with, okay? So today we need to get content on our page, okay? We want to get content on our page. I would say 3, 4, 5, 10 posts. What do? You grab content from your personal page. You make sure your story is present. You make sure that a transformation is present of someone you've worked with. You make sure that a healthy recipe or meal or something that you've made is present. You make sure that something about your finances or your freedom, whatever you represent, your brain represents, if someone were to scroll those 5 posts right now, the very next 5, they could see who you are, what you do, what you believe in, and how they can get in contact with you. Who you are, what you believe in, what you do, and how they can get into contact with you. Can people do that right now by just scrolling the first 5 photos on your Facebook like page or your profile? Okay, so you want to bring some content over. You don't have to create new content. Chalene calls that repurposing content. So make sure that those first 5 photos, first 5 posts can do that information, okay, can cover that information. The next thing you're going to want to do is to create a posting schedule for yourself based on what you know about your audience right now, your current lifer right now, your current like person you're trying to reach. What do you know about them? What information do they want to see and get from you, and when? Okay, so when does it work for them, but when does it work for you? Okay, so literally write down times of when you are going to post. Like I always tell myself, I'm going to post by 7 a.m. I'm going to post again around 10:30 or 11. I'm going to post again around 4:30, and then I'm going to post again between 8:30 and 9:30. I always tell myself that. And so I have a general idea. It doesn't always happen exactly as planned, but it keeps me on track and it keeps me focused. My goal is to post 3 to 5 times a day on my personal page, my business page, and on Instagram. And for the most part, I am posting the same information because my followers on my personal page are mostly different from my likers, people who like my business page at this time being. Okay, so I do have 2 different audiences I'm communicating with, so it makes sense. And Instagram's a whole nother ballgame, so they're not, the people on Instagram aren't on Facebook for the most part. Okay, so we are going to evaluate our face on Facebook and how well we're representing our brand, what gaps are there and what needs to be filled in. We are then going to create a posting schedule for ourselves. And then the last thing we are going to do is that we're actually going to not only set times, but we're going to write down ideas for our posting schedule. So like, for example, on Mondays, I know I'm going to do Motivation Monday. I know I'm going to always share my Never Miss a Monday kind of workout I'm looking at. And I'm always going to share something about my story or an invitation to a challenge group. On Tuesday, I'm looking at my calendar. I know I'm always going to share some kind of morning motivation. I always do that. I'm going to share something about transformation or a turning point. On Wednesday, again, morning motivation and workout, those go without being said. I'm also going to share info about my challenge group and give some shout outs to friends on Facebook. On Thursday, morning motivation, workout, business opportunity, throwback Thursday, and shout outs. Friday, more shout outs. That's that whole recognition feature. Recognition vital behavior. I'm going to do morning motivation, workout, shout outs, personal development, and family. Saturday, same thing, but I'm going to add family, relationships, lifestyle. Sunday, biz op, and something about being grateful, workout, motivation. All that's going to happen. So I know, like right now I'm looking at, and I'm recording this, it's 9:43 at night, and I'm like, crap, I haven't done anything about a turning point. Okay, I got an idea. I can do that. Okay, so I didn't do what I needed to do. It's 9:30. I can still get it done. Okay, it doesn't matter, but I had a plan, so it keeps me on course. My day has been crazy. So we are going to evaluate our faces. We are going to create a posting schedule, but not only that, we're going to create the topics for our post. Now I'm going to show you a couple cool features. Okay, number 4, we're going to invite people to like our page. Okay, so I hope that you wrote those things down. Okay, because I don't have, obviously I'm not doing anything cool right now. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you. Okay, so I am going to pull up Facebook. I have to move this because this little toolbar is in my way. You're looking at my emails right now. Okay, all right. So you are going to do a couple of things. So I'm going to show you some really cool tips. All right, the first tip I'm going to show you is where you're going to, the number 4 thing that we're doing in the next 2 days is invite people to like our page. So we're going to do that just from our friends. So these are the people that you're already friends with that you are going to invite to like your Facebook page. Some of you have already started doing this, but there's a lot of people I'm friends with that I haven't even invited to like my Facebook page yet. So I can do that. So you're going to go through and excuse me. you're going to invite people to like your Facebook page. Okay, so that's easy. Do not worry about promoting yet. I'm going to give you that video on Friday, or ads or anything like that. We need to get the foundation still up and running. Okay, because we don't want to promote a page that if people come to it, there's not a lot going on there. Okay, so that's why we want to put content on our page. Okay, we want to bring it to life with our brand and who we are, what we do, what we believe in, and how people can reach us, how we work with people. We need to make sure they know that if they scroll our page. So we want to make sure the content's there, and then we invite our friends to like our page first. Okay. And then the other thing I want to show you, and this is really, really super cool, is you can schedule your Facebook posts on your business page. This is another really cool feature about a business page. This is something that my assistant does for me as well. She can schedule posts. She has certain types of posts and times of day where she's scheduling for me. So when you begin working with an assistant in your business, they can be an editor of this page, which is so freaking cool. So like I have given like editing rights to her as an editor of Erin Young Fitness. And so that's really cool. So she has access to my page by logging into her account. Okay, so that's a really cool feature. But another cool feature is that me or her, okay, can schedule a post. So, and there's nothing fancy about it. I'll show you how to do that. So I'm on my Facebook page, and let's just say I'm just going to write turning point. Okay, so I'm getting ready to write my turning point post. I'm going to add a photo, okay, because you never want to post without a photo. And I'm going to click one of my photos. So I'm going to do this one of David and I on the beach. Okay, so turning point. And I'm not going to end up posting this, but where it says publish. Okay, so in that little drop-down menu right there, that little drop-down carrot, notice it says schedule. There it is. And I can choose when I want this to pop up. So this is fantastic for those of you. So I just do schedule. Again, I'll show you that again. And I can choose the date. Look at this. I can go all the way out, and the time, Eastern Standard Time or whatever, that I want this post to be published. And it will do that. And it doesn't like delay anything from coming up in the news feed the right way. When you use third party like posting apps, there's a few of those out there. I cannot think of the name of one off the top of my head. I've used them before. When you use a third party poster, sometimes those don't get put up in the newsfeed, but when you schedule your own via Facebook, it doesn't affect anything. So this is really awesome for those of you who work, or you want to plan ahead, or you do have a bunch of things from your personal page that you want to start filtering in on your Facebook business page. You can do all of that right now. And so you just schedule those posts. So it's really cool. You may have an invitational post that you want to put up on Wednesday night, but you're going to go out, or you're going to be at a ball game or something, and you're not going to be home by 9 o'clock, and that's the optimal time for that post to be published. So you just schedule it ahead of time. So this is a really amazing feature of a Facebook business page that you really can't do on a profile page unless you're using a third party kind of thing. So it's really awesome. So I wanted to show you how to do that and encourage you how to do that. Okay, so we have the next 2 weeks. Sorry, what the heck is wrong with me? The next 2 days to work on your faces of Facebook and work on the other things I talked about, inviting people to like your page, adding content to it, and then getting some posts ready to go. Okay. And I can't remember what the fourth thing is. You guys wrote your notes. I'm sorry. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? Okay. But anyway, I'm really proud of you. Like, I'm seriously so proud of the work that you are doing. And I want you to know that you are setting yourself up for success. But the thing that we cannot do is spend so much time getting this ready, okay, making it perfect, that we are not spending time on our personal business. Those are mistakes that I've made in thinking, oh, got to go all cold market, all cold market. We are preparing ourselves for a transition. That's what we're doing. But we cannot take our eyes off of what works, which are the daily 4s and the 4 vital behaviors. This training is not a priority, okay? Now, it is important that you complete your task. That's why you have 2 days to do it, okay, so that you can keep going. But your priority is whatever your number one priority is, maybe your family or work. And then it comes your personal business, then your team, and then this training. Okay, so I want you to know that. So you've got to keep going and hitting your personal goals. You have to continue, reaching new people and connecting and inviting and adding to your network and mentoring. You have to keep up with the daily fours. Okay, watching this video is not your PD for the day. It's not. It's your training. Okay, it's your business training. And I'm proud of you. But I want to say that out loud because I've made that mistake before myself. Okay, your eyes are on the prize. Your vision is there. Your dream is there. You can see it happening. This feels right. You're doing the right thing by investing time here. But that means you may have to make sacrifices somewhere else. Okay, so I just want to say congratulations. Well done. And I will look for your comments the next 2 days. Okay, let's keep this up.